Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. It's Gayla. Welcome back to Booked, Uncorked, and Caffeinated. Today, we're going to have a little wine. So, we're going to call this Books and Grapes. Have a little Cabernet for tonight. So gorge on a autumn evening. It seems to be like I'm taping evenings now, which I guess is gonna be a thing. I guess because my day is over and I'm like, let's get this done. So this is gonna be my September reads. It is September 29th. So yes, I just finished my last book, or should I say my 13th book for the month. And as I look at my list, all of my books were Audible books. So like to and from work, around the house doing housework, getting things done. I like Audible for that. Some people like Audible is not reading. That's your business. I got through 13 books. Do what you do. I do what I do. I like physical books as well, but life be lifing. So we're going to do these Audible books. This month was super interesting with my topic. So I had a couple of thrillers, a dark romance, but the majority of them were urban erotica. So your girl was in her feelings this month. 7 of the books were by Sherelle Green, who is a new author to me, new genre for me as well. And so I read 7 of her books, half of one, the Crown Legacy series, and I'm starting another series by her. So I'm cheating a little bit because I read 6 of the 10 books of the Crown Legacy, so I'm waiting to update my Kindle Unlimited so I can get the rest free. It might be 1 or 2 at the end that I actually buy on Audible, but if I can get them free, I'm gonna get them free or get them from Libby, however that works, because it's 10 of them. So Miss Green, bear with us as we read these books. So what I'm gonna do is just share all the books that I read from Miss Green first, and then I share the other books. So the first book in the Crown Legacy was the prelude, was called Face Down Trilogy. Uh-oh, that's my coffee. That's the boo-boo. So let me go back to my picks. So Face Down Trilogy. Face Down Trilogy. You can only imagine what that was about. But this was the first book in the series about one of the brothers. And so each of the books is about the brother and their partner and what they do sexually. But it does have a storyline. Like they're like a crime family. They're all intertwined, like the girlfriends, the wives, everyone. They have like a big mama and stuff like that. So the storyline is actually interesting. The sex in it is very prominent, don't get me wrong. But if you like spice, it is spicy, but it's relevant to the story. It's relevant how the two connect. Is relevant of how the men become vulnerable with the women, and how these women accept the men for who they are. So it was really cool, but it is spicy. So if you don't like spice, this may not be the series for you, but I was loving it. So the next book in the series was Sins of Saints. So Saint is another brother, and so it talks about his journey, his girlfriend, his position in the family, and things of that nature. And then we have Jediah's Crown and Glory. And these book covers are very enticing. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have Love Always Tristan. This way it took a turn a little bit. This was kind of like the interlude of the series. Tristan was the sister. I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but it was sad. And so everyone is like feeling some kind of way because Tristan and her brothers were always into something, but Tristan kind of was get back in what was happening with the family business. And then the next one was Thrones of Pharaoh. And so once again, the family business, having him meet his woman, his wife, and things of that nature. And then the next one was Claiming Keaton's Sanctuary. See these book covers? They are gorgeous. Love it. And so that was book 6 for me, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was book 6. So there's 4 more to go. So that'll probably be, realistically, I don't know if it's going to be in October because I'm going to read a little differently in October as far as the genre. but definitely by the end of the year. So I have a few books that I want to end with the end of the finish by the end of the year, but these 4 books to end these series, I got to do that as well. And then I started a new one today, Married to the Madden series by Sherelle Green, and it was hashtag blessed by Malachi. And so Malachi is showing all his blessings, and all the ladies want to see his blessings in the book. That's all I'm gonna say. So those were the 7 books of the 13 I read. And so the rest of the books I read: Continuum by Danielle Allen. I said in my last video, she wrote Curvy Girl Summer. I'm really interested in her book, so I'm starting to go back and read her catalog. But this one was about like a second chance urban erotica, and how you know, these two meet up again, and how their lives pan out before, and how they're trying to continue, hence the word continuum. Then I read a dark romance, which was new to me. It's a series, the Never After novel called Hooked. This is dark romance is a new genre for me, but I actually enjoyed it. It was a little fresh. I was like, I didn't know what to expect, but it was a little hot and heavy. It's steamy, so I will be reading the next one as well. All these books were steamy. All these books were steamy this month. And that ended August with a bang. Then the next one I read after that is How It Ends. It was like a free book off of Audible, and it actually was really, really good. It was a thriller, and it was actually pretty good. What was this about again? I forget. Let's see real good. Let's see real quick. Let me go to my Goodreads. How It Ends. It was a thriller. Oh, this woman had just moved into a new neighborhood after a bit of divorce, and she goes through things within that neighborhood. I'm probably not doing it justice. I don't want to read it word for word. Oh, well, let's just read it. Shalani becomes it was a short thriller about a mystery attack on a young woman who must uncover the truth to protect herself. Oh, that's right. She was attacked, and then the neighborhood people tried to help her, and then, you know, the cops got involved. But yeah, she was beat pretty bad, so it's a little bit of a trigger, and it wasn't too gruesome as far as descriptive of things, but it was a nice little thriller, a nice little quick read after all the romances. Then I read, well, I'm not saying them in order because I just gave you all of Sherelle Green's 7 books. So then the next book I read, which was really good, which is also a free book, Sleeping Dogs Lie, about this killer. It was a thriller, how she goes around from city to city, and people who mistreat animals, specifically dogs, she kills them. And like, she's been doing this since like she was like a teenager. So she's a dog walker, and she kind of hunts the owners down that do their dogs wrong, and she actually kills these people. It actually was a really good book. It was twisted because I really didn't get that towards the very, very end. This was by Samantha Downing. She was really good. I don't know if you know her, but she's a best-selling author of My Lovely Wife, if you know that one. So if you know her, Sleeping Dog Fly, good one. And then the next one was The House on the Water. That also was a thriller by Margot Hunt. This was good. It was about these couples, they go on vacation every year. One of the couples divorced, but they still decide to go on a vacation minus the husband of the divorced couple. And then, so the wife brought her brother and her husband, but she wound up dying because the twist was, I know I probably shouldn't tell y'all, but the twist was the friend was sleeping with the husband for like the last year and a half, and that's the reason she got a divorce, because she was sleeping with her best friend's husband. Yeah, somebody had to die. Just saying. And then the last book, not the last book, but the last book, it was called A Wonderful Wife. It was based on the movie It's a Wonderful Life. I liked it. It was a little weird. I guess with the time and what I'm learning about myself when we go back and forth with time and there's time lapse and going back, that's really not my thing. I think that's the reason why I won't read the 7-Year Slip and why I had a little problem with reading A Love for Ricky Wilde. Was that the one by Tia? Yeah, so those were the 13 books. So Sherelle Green, I read 7 of her books. Danielle Allen, Emily McIntyre, Rachel Hosell Hall, Samantha Downing, Margot Hunt, and Camille Pagan. Those were the authors of this month's reads. And so I'm looking forward to doing all my cozy stuff. I am a mood reader. I'm learning that about myself. So I have a list of books that I would like to read during this fallish Halloween time. But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I still want to read the rest of the Crown Legacy series. I have 4 more of those books. Even if I buy those books, since I'm really super interested, I might just go in and buy them. So I can't wait. And those are quick reads in the morning. I read to and fro from work. I also listen to it as I winds out my night. And so I just finished the Madden series, Married to a Madden series, while I was cooking and eating dinner. So those are really good, and they're cool. They're quick reads, but they're interesting. They have a plot. I don't mind spice as long as it's a purpose. So Sherelle Green be doing her thing. She's a new author to me, and this is kind of a new genre. I usually read nonfiction or romance books, so I'm getting into and thriller, but I'm getting into my dark romances and my urban erotica. So you'll probably be seeing more of that on this channel. But I'm still learning, still growing. I'm still here. Trying to learn some tech stuff to make these videos better. But for those of you who continue to come back, my family and friends and new ones, thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, all the things. Book, Uncorked, and Caffeinated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.